Alright, hello everybody to the Title Tuesday live stream, July 2018 on Twitch. And we're starting. Alright, hello everybody to the Title Tuesday live stream, I should mute this, my bad. And we're starting any moment. Actually, I just signed up, I just joined. Almost forgot to do this, oh my god. We're starting in 1 minute, but I am in and it should begin. The first game should begin any moment. Title Tuesday, first Tuesday of the month on chess.com. 10 games, 10 rounds of 3+2 Blitz, and we'll see how this goes. I haven't played Blitz in a while. It's 10 p.m. in Germany, and so I'm curious how this goes. I'll keep an eye on the chat, so you guys can post something there if you want. And I haven't been on Twitch for a long time, so bear with me here. And let's get to our first game. Big Fish. Let's see if he's a big fish. Seems like a pretty strong player. 2897, a fairly high rating. So let's see what he's up to. Is this Fedoseev? Kind of looks like Fedoseev on the picture. Anyways, we'll see. I think here you can just take and play c5. And now I don't even know how this goes. I think I'll take. Play queen b6. Maybe this is nonsense. But I kind of vaguely have this in my mind, but maybe it's just nonsense, I don't know. Let's see what happens. Knight to b5, okay, he wants to go bishop e3, but I have bishop c5. I can go rook d8. Alright, let's just go rook d8 for starters. Let's see where he wants to put the queen. And now I could just go a6. Bishop e3, I have bishop c5. So he goes back. And now I don't want to take because that would improve his pawn structure. So I think I'll just play queen c7 back, play knight c6 next move. Maybe he'll annoy me with bishop f4 now. That could be. When e5, bishop g5, I'm losing a little bit of grip on the square on d5. So that's what he does. That makes sense. But okay, maybe I just don't mind. I just play e5 anyway, and bishop g5, I just go knight c6. And now he goes bishop e3 actually, he wants to play bishop b6. Alright, I'll go knight bd7 to defend against it. And I can bring the knight to c5 if needed. Knight d5, I should take this. And alright, play knight c5. Queen c2. And I think I'll just put my bishop on d6. And I can stabilize with b6 if needed, like this. And now he wants to go knight e4 maybe. Well, that's actually not a problem. Let's just go bishop g4, knight e4 with bishop f5. And I can bring my rook to c8. I think my position is pretty stable, but we shall see how stable it is. I'm attacking his pawn, obviously. He could go knight b3, when I think I'll just go rook c8. Even though that might be a little bit worse for me. Knight b3, no, knight b3 I can take. I'll just take on b3. Yes, that looks reasonable. Let's go knight c4. Didn't see this move coming. Alright, I guess I go rook c8. Yeah. So he probably will grab, well, he doesn't grab my bishop. And he wants to go after this pawn. But now I can go back. But this feels uncomfortable. Okay, hold on. Do I have anything better? Alright, let's go back. Well, this is getting a bit tricky. Okay, I'm threatening to play b5 after all. So he goes bishop e4. Which is a good move. Unfortunately. He's threatening this pawn, but he was also threatening to take on d6. So I had to do something about this threat, because it was more important. But now he can play d6, which looks strong. He can play bishop takes h7, of course. Yeah, both moves are pretty strong. He takes, okay. That's also possible. Now he takes on b6, maybe? He could take on b6, that's what he does. Is that so convincing though? Doesn't look that convincing to me, because e2 is hanging in the end as well. So take here, and take here. This was not the most convincing solution, honestly. I mean, he let me back in the game here. He let me back in the game. I'm back! Alright, bishop e4, g6. And probably d6 now, I can go bishop b5. I have bishop rook d7 as an option, if he plays rook b7. I should not be worse here, honestly. I should be fine for sure. Let's go f5. Bring the king closer. And like I said, rook b7, rook d7. Alright, take this. Bring the king closer. Question is, what do I do next? Alright, rook d7. h6. Why am I not pushing my pawn? What am I doing? I did not need to lose this. This was bad. This was bad. Did not need to lose this. Who's this guy? Is this Fedoseev? Yes, it's Fedoseev. Well, that was not a convincing performance by Fedoseev. Not by me either, unfortunately. But didn't need to lose this game. Really didn't need to lose this game. You can see I'm still shocked by my choking here in this position. Well, this all seemed pretty logical. But bishop e7, d7 was of course a nice move. If I take the pawn, he plays rook to e6. And didn't find a good reply here. Probably there's no good reply. Maybe I should have given a check and then do something here, but also not so simple. Because if I move my bishop here, then this pawn is hanging. If I move my bishop on this diagonal, then you can go d7. The rook c6 maybe. Rook c6. Now you can go d7. Yeah, not so simple, but when we enter this endgame, it really felt like to me this should not be that dangerous. I could also play e4 here. Maybe it's smarter to play e4, because then he has to watch for this. He has to watch this pawn all the time. Or what I was also thinking in this position of the king f6, he played here. I was also thinking to play g5 right away, but yeah, he takes, and king e5, that doesn't look too convincing. And if I take back, I'm further away from the pawn. Also possible. I don't know. But h6 seemed logical. Here, takes, king d4. Oh wait, this wasn't a game, right? I played rook d7 first. Maybe I should go for this immediately, not play rook d7. Rook d7 is probably just a waste of time. Anyway, that was a missed chance, especially considering that I was doing pretty badly earlier. But around here I thought, okay, it's very bad. You can go d6, like I said. You can take on h7 here. But yeah, he chose this line where it was not too convincing. The endgame seemed pretty much equal to me. All right, first game down, lost the first one. That happens to me pretty often in these streams, but I shall be back and hope to do better next game. I hope you guys can hear me well, can see me well, and the next game should start any moment. The amateur's mind is asking, why are you not having the German flag? Well, long story short, when the account was created, I was in the US, and it was created for the US Chess League back then, which doesn't exist anymore, online league, and sometimes we played on chess.com. And well, they just picked an American flag for me, and I never bothered to change it. So that's pretty much the story. Are there any games still going on in the Title Tuesday tournament? Yes, 2 games. Let's see what happens here. Okay, this is not too interesting. And what is this? This is just a dead draw. So let's see the other one. Rook and knight against the rook. This is a theoretical draw, and it's also pretty easy to hold for the defending side, as opposed to the rook bishop against rook endgame, which is also a draw, of course, but much trickier. This one is fairly easy to hold, but of course you always gotta try, especially if your opponent, like in this case, black has only a few seconds left. Sometimes you miss a fork, can always happen. Just happened to Wesley So recently against Nakamura in Paris. So you just gotta try. So now you got the king on the edge. That's getting a little bit trickier already. You can see he's sweating. He's sweating. He's sweating. Now the rook. Oh, he won on time. He had to keep the rook on here. Rook to f6. Still a draw, I think. I don't see how white can make progress since the knight is pinned, but he lost on time, too much pressure, and paid off for white to play this out. So next game, let's do a little bit better, but I have to be honest, this is not my prime time during the day to play blitz. Usually I play, if I play a little bit earlier during the day, but we'll see if I can improve on the last game performance. So we have the counter variation, and here I like this kind of Marochi setup, playing with c4, playing with knight c3, and white has a good grip here on the center. And here I think what I like to do is play with f4. And then you have some ideas with f5, with e5 maybe sometimes. And here I think this f5 move is quite nice, because after e5 the structure favors white, I think, at least. Sometimes even after e5 the idea is like knight e6. Maybe a little bit too much in this position, but I'm just saying there are options. Knight c5 he could play. He goes e5. And now I think I'll just go knight c2 and I bring the knight via e3 to d5 later on. Or something like this, or just go knight e5 right away. And the structure really is, if white consolidates, this is nasty for black because he doesn't have any counterplay. I've had similar positions before. It's bishop e7. Yeah, like I said, I think I'll just go knight e3 and knight d5 next. And then I'll take with the e pawn. That's the plan. Yeah, this is a little bit annoying, but okay. Let's play this still. Take with the e pawn, like I said. But the problem is that he gets my bishop on d3, and then he'll follow with rook c8 too. So, and then he'll follow up with b5. So this is, yeah, this I could have done this better. I could have not played the knight to e3, but to b4. So I could play bishop c2. With the knight on e3, the problem was that I could not. I had to defend my pawn. So now I'm a little bit of trouble because b3, b5. It seems like he'll just pick up this pawn. So what can I do? Yeah, this went badly. Seems like there's not much I can do. Alright, I need to muddy the water somehow after b5, queen g3, something like that. Even though, no, that doesn't look promising either. So, yeah, I'm in trouble. Big trouble here. Big trouble, because if my pawns fall apart, they all fall apart. They'll drop one after the other. So let's see. How can we continue this game? Yeah, this looks pretty much lost. That's unfortunate. Okay, I see something. But even this doesn't work. Lord. Anyway, gotta play something. So I play Queen G3 and play B4. I have to keep some lines close, but here's Queen B6, that's the problem. But maybe somehow I can do something. I don't know what, but maybe I can do something. Okay, Queen B6, I think I have to go King H1. Because Bishop E3 takes on B4, immediately attacks the knight again. That's also bad. So Queen B6, King H1, Queen B4. I have at least Rook B1, Rook B7. Kind of pretending like I'm threatening something. So what is he gonna do? He's of course clearly better, clear pawn up. But this is a blitz game, so he still has to solve some problems. What about this pawn? If he castles, I go Bishop H6. So he goes for the check. He wants to go there. Okay. Right. So if he takes now on d5, I take back and I take the pawn on g7. I wouldn't be unhappy about that, because I have f6 too, and so he plays this, which makes sense. Okay, let's attack the queen. But I'm keeping a position close, so it won't be that easy for him to break through at the moment. Here I can go b5. Still has to prove how he's going to break through. Still has to prove that. Let's go here. I want to bring my rook over. Rook f3. Maybe I can go Queen h4 first. I want to give checkmate, obviously. I could have taken the rook, but I don't care about the rook right now. I just want to give checkmate. Okay, alright, let's go here. Let me give checkmate. Come on, let me give checkmate. Let me give it. Let me give it. Yes, yes, let me give it. There we go. Well, that was a surprising save. It looked pretty dim, but then I saw this idea to keep the position closed. Because if I take back on c4, his queen comes in with tempo and the position is too open, I cannot do anything. But since I found this move b4, now he cannot win, or he cannot exchange pieces right away. So the position still remains complicated. And even if he goes queen takes b4 here, then I can go rook b1. bring in the rook. So yeah, and this is not so simple for black. A4, things good, but it's not so simple. I think this all made sense, how we played it, both, really. Because yeah, if he plays h6 or something, I'll just take. I'll just sacrifice. And otherwise, his threat is pretty strong to just go after his king. So I don't really know what to suggest. Maybe something here. But yeah, it's not easy. Okay, rook c8 is probably a mistake. Probably he should play the rook here, because if in the same, if I do the same, maybe I'll just take on c4, but if I do the same here, he can just run to e7 and he'll be pretty safe on e7. The rook is defended as opposed to on c8 where it was hanging, and this wouldn't be too clear because he has the strong passed pawn as well. So yeah, that would have been better. All right, so we got a first win. That's good. Let's see what the other games, how the other games look like right now. Let's see John Bartholomew. Oh, he just resigned. Well, we're too late. Let's see who else is playing. Jobby. What is this position? That looks pretty messy. But it seems the best white can hope for would be a draw. Well, I don't know. It's messy. Interesting position. Now you can get the rook to the 7th rank, but it doesn't help that much. Wow, rook f7 is possible. Oh, doesn't play it. I think they're just gonna make it, white is gonna make a draw here. He takes, okay. F2. So some more checks. Takes. Very interesting. Oh, and king c5, okay. He needs to hold on to his pawn, so just bring the rook back. Yeah, this is also good. c3, rook a1. But now this is lost. King c4 is lost. Well, good play by white with the active king. Just made a difference here. Who else is playing? Wait, what is this? This is not Title Tuesday. They should be done by now. Draw. Super Felix. Super Felix is winning. Felix Meister from Germany. Super Felix, and he won against Kleine Bär. All right, we got another strong opponent, Parhamov from Iran, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, Bakamaksuludu. Sorry, I probably butchered this horribly. So let's see what he's up to. All right, we've seen this before. Okay, let me play a6, and let's see how this goes. Bishop to d6, c6. Fairly boring position, I would say. Typical call spot structure. Let's see what happens. I can bring my knight to e4. This looks normal. B4. He's going for it. He's going for it right away. Interesting. Okay, let's take here. Queen to d6. So let's see what this is. How bad is this really? Is this so terrible? Okay, maybe it is exactly what white wants. I don't know. I don't play these positions too often. But I'm not that upset. He's very fast though. This is kind of annoying me. So he could take on e6. Yeah, this is probably awkward. He takes on e6, he plays queen g4. This will be a little bit awkward to meet or anything with the queen here coming in. Yeah, go away. Go away, queen. I don't like you there. Bring my knight back. Let me play bishop d7. Keep an eye on this guy over here. Keeping an eye on this guy, but he keeps an eye on my rook, so I have to move back. Yeah, I didn't see knight d3. That's not the end of the world, obviously. Let's go after this one. I think it's a little bit awkward for him to meet. Yeah, he has to go back. And well, let's just trade this one. Why not? I thought this would be fine for me, but maybe I missed something. We'll see. I can put my bishop on g6. I thought it was pretty solid, but we shall see. I don't know. Okay, let's push the pawn. That's what pawns are for. Okay. Whatever, I'll just push. Okay, knight d7, he wants something here. somewhat annoying. But shouldn't give him anything. I'm too slow, my goodness, I'm so slow. Why am I going there? That doesn't even make sense. Come on. You're serious? Ah! This was so unnecessary. Oh my goodness! That was so bad. So bad. Just take on F5. Come on. Oh my freaking goodness. That was... Yeah, just too slow. Talking too much. Well, here obviously you cannot do anything. He can't even go knight g6 because he can take on h5, take on g6. So you would need to take here, and I'll take here, and I might even be the one who can press, but probably not. Yeah, but also here, if I just play something else. I mean, here even I can take check b2. Probably I'm winning after f3 if I just take. Just way too slow. Way too slow. So here, in case you're wondering, if I go b2, you can go h5 and he threatens knight g6, followed by mate. And that would be uncomfortable. That would be uncomfortable to deal with. Even though, well, I could play my queen somewhere, like here, and trade queens like that, but then I'd be in an endgame with a pawn down. Could be it's an immediate draw because of something like this, but maybe not. So, well, probably this, yeah. Well, probably not. Now you can go knight g6 and knight f4. So, yeah, overall the game I think was pretty decent. I was a little bit worse, but here I think he should take on e6 and play queen g4 or something like that, and then he should be better. But around here I think my position is okay. And now it's definitely okay. I get the pawn on b5, we trade these pieces, and I bring my bishop to g6, and I'm pretty safe. Of course here I could have also played maybe a little bit more cautiously, like queen f5 here I considered. This would have been a decent move for sure. But I thought, okay, I wasn't too worried about this knight d7 stuff. And rightly so, I mean, didn't give him more than draw. If I want to play for a win, maybe I could have played differently. But I thought, okay, this shouldn't be too bad anyway. Alright, So this was, yeah, unfortunate. And let's see if I can do better next time. But I'm feeling already, usually at this time, I'm already sleeping in my bed. Tonight I decided, okay, I'll stay up, play this tournament. But okay, I mean, this is, I don't know what I really expected. Not too much. I cannot expect too much since... Mate! It was mate! It was mate! Come on! Are you kidding me? He could have made it to a G8. This is ridiculous. Right here. Queen G8 is mate. Oh my god. Oh my. Oh well. Yeah, so I actually don't know if I'll finish the whole tournament because it just doesn't make much sense if I'm so tired. We'll see. We'll see how the next game goes, how I feel. So far I was kind of holding my own, besides being pretty slow. But yeah, it still sucks to lose like that both games. This is maybe more interesting. Oh well, it's a draw. So we have this last game. And this is of course a draw. I don't know what they're playing for here. They're just they just like to move some pieces on a board. Where's the chat? There's the chat. What is the chat saying? Are there GMs with a similar crazy and entertaining playing style as Rapport? Yes, there are. Jabava is the first who comes to mind, but also, I don't know if you saw on my channel, I just posted a video about a game Timur Gareev played, and that was also, yeah, a little bit crazy, even more crazy than Rapport. And Pythmet Lingon says, hello guys, what's the best approach to get good at chess? Well, it's simple. Train a lot and play a lot, preferably against good opponents. Strong opponents, that's always what I'm trying to do. Play against the best I can. That's also why I'm playing in this tournament, because there's some really good players here, obviously. So, yes, that's what you need to do. And D. Camilo saying, hey Niclas, long time no see. Indeed, indeed. It's been a few years since I've been here streaming on Twitch, but it was suggested to me recently during a live stream on YouTube. And I said, okay, well, let's get back into the Twitch arena and see how this goes. And here I am. I'm back streaming. All right, we got the Bishop G5 Najdorf. One of my favorites. Okay, what do we want to do today? Let's go H6 first of all, and then let's go B5. Let's see how this goes. Sacrificing pawn, never hurt anybody. I think this is a little bit too early to sack the pawn. Is it? Maybe not, I don't know. E6, stopping knight D5. And the point behind this sacrifice that I'm getting the square E5 for my knight. Now rook C8, this is typical idea to sack on C3. And A3 I don't think was a good move, because it's a little bit slow, it feels like. Now I'm threatening to sack already. So you probably will go something like Queen E1, when I can probably take anyway, because Queen takes C3, there's Knight takes E4, and the bishop is hanging as well. It's just a question if I want to do this actually, because I'll end up in an endgame with an exchange down. I could also just move my queen to b6, for example, just to put some more confusion into a position with more arrows. Queen b6 also looks like a reasonable move, but h4, okay. So, of course, I don't have to think about this twice, and now I go here and here, and this is looking quite promising. This is why I played a knight off, my friends. That's why. Okay, take here. I like knight takes c3 incoming. What are you going to do about it? Bishop d2. Knight g3 is another one. That's nice. Many forks and white is lost. Yeah, that's the knight of forks. Can go quickly. Can go bad very quickly. Bishop d2, I think he has to play. No, I'm not sure. Do I want to go knight g3? Do I want to take on a3? I think I like my knight too much, so I'll just take on a3. Maybe play bishop d5. I have some ideas. Knight b3. Now I can still go knight g3. I can go knight b6, knight a4. This actually looks very strong. Yeah, I think this is crushing. Knight a4, attacking c3 and threatening mate on b2 with the queen. I don't think he can defend this. Okay, I guess I'll play another game after this one. Now my mood is better after this night of game. Yeah, knight a4 is coming and that's it. There's nothing he can do except for give his queen against the knight, but it's not really a serious try, of course. The problem is bishop c1, there's knight c3, but he plays it anyway, which makes me wonder why does he do that, but okay. That's a checkmate. So yes, I think to wrap this up real quick, I think a3 is a little bit too slow. You should go castle immediately. And if b4, there's sometimes ideas to just sack on d5. Or maybe, yeah, I think there's knight d5 ideas, and then bishop b7, h4. I think this is how the line goes, something along these lines. And I've actually had this in a tournament game. The line is not completely sound for black, but I think in a blitz game, it's pretty dangerous. So, this time we finished early. It means we can follow some of the top guys. Let's see. Joppi against Mucken. Who's Mucken? Let's see who this guy is. Aram Hakobian. Okay. Well, this position doesn't interest me too much. So let's see the next game. Miki Tayan. I also don't know who that is. From Armenia. Also not too interesting. Where's an interesting game? Give me something. Well, this looks a little bit more interesting. Especially since black has only 10 seconds. Mikhail Antipov, strong grandmaster from Russia, and his knight is on an interesting square. Not threatening knight takes f3, king g2. I'm guessing this is game. Oh, the bishop is hanging, so I'm not guessing queen, king g2. Never mind. Well, that's a problem. Both are hanging. So oh, he actually did go king g2 because there was knight f4 idea. So I got it correct. That's funny. That is funny. And now it seems white is back in business after he found its solution. Better structure, better minor pieces. This looks promising for white. And better time for Plati. h4, nice move. Going after the h file. Yes. But what now? Rook h5? I like rook h5 and f4. Nope. Goes the other way, but yeah, black's getting rid of this weakness. That makes a lot of sense. And now you can even occupy the a file. This has definitely helped black to reach a draw. Still only white playing, of course, for a win. Now he wants to trade bishops maybe, but he cannot because he has to keep defending the pawn. But maybe he can push f4, yes. If he pushes f4, he can bring the king to g5. And why shouldn't black maybe push something? Let's go, let's go. Bring the king. c5, interesting. Good move, good move. Alright, take b4, yes. But more pawns come off the board, and the more pawns come off the board, of course, the draw becomes very, very likely. And here, yes, there's not much white can do. Except for hope that black will lose on time, but he will probably not do that. Okay, tricky, knight d3. He's gonna win a pawn now. Okay, well. What is this? d4? Bishop g4 and resigns. What is this? Kidding me? Well, he thought that this other line was even easier, but what did black do there? Did he... I don't know what happened there. This is strange. So of course now it's lost. We might see bishop and knight against the king. I mean, this doesn't... I don't think white can avoid this. So you might as well just do it and get it over with. It seems like he wants to avoid it, but by doing so he will just take much more time. He should just go for it and then win the endgame. That's it. Otherwise, unfortunately, he's wasting everybody's time on here. Let's see what else is going on. Well, this looks interesting. And let's see what the chat is saying. Question: how well are the rankings on chess.com then compared to FIDE ranking? I don't know. I mean, it just depends how good people are playing Blitz. You see, my rating is pretty low, 2450, something like that. And I also only play on here when I play in these Title Tuesday events, pretty much. So just depends. But you can't really extrapolate from the rating to classical chess on here. It's just not possible. Oh, white won. Nice. He found a setup to not have to play knight and bishop against the king. Well, this looks pretty good for white. Alright, next game. Wow, this is taking forever. Let's go. Let's go. It's now the last game to finish. And what is this? This looks like a draw. Now white is trying to lose this. I don't know why. Wow, that's a nice trick. Okay, never mind. Well, that was a good trick. Did not see that coming, but I think it was just coincidental. Okay, we got a game against National Master Nomi TV from the US of A. All right. Wow, this looks familiar. Ah, new move. That's exciting. Let's attack the pawn. Let's bring the queen back. Castle. Knight c6. Alright, bring the knight out. Stop castling. He wants to go here, so let's play h3, knight h5. So I cannot go f4. Okay, I get it. But what does he want? He wants to go bishop g5. So let's stop that. Let's play queen. Queen e3, he goes g5 maybe? I decided I'll go knight f4 anyway because of the knight g3, queen f2, knight takes f1, I can take on e5, and he cannot escape. He cannot escape with the knight on f1, would be trapped, so I'm guessing this works, but we shall see. Oh, I completely missed that he can take on d3, but fortunately I'm not losing. I'm just losing a pawn on b2. This is... I don't care about that pawn. What I care about is checkmate. So let's go and open the position up against his king in the center. Let's go for the king. Let's go for the kill. Let's go for this guy on e8. I'll open all the files, do what's necessary to get the king. Alright, what is necessary now? That's the question. I could go here. Didn't see anything convincing, unfortunately. So let's go here. What is he thinking about? I could have also gone f6, but didn't like it that much. Now I want to go f6. That looks reasonable. This pawn is pinned. He can go e5 and I bring the bishop back to f2. Bishop h4. No, I don't want to trade queens. What are you talking about? But now you can take an f5. Ouch. Didn't see this. But okay, I'll just take back. It's not the end of the world, but I didn't want to get this rook involved on g8. This was not the plan. This was not the plan. And my knights, they're not doing anything over here. Anyway, messy position. Anything can happen. So let's stay sharp. Okay. Yeah, I don't want him to play this move, so how about I take here? I also have bishop f6, but he can still move queen h6, unfortunately. Still, this looks promising. Looks like something is happening here. Something could go my way. All right. Let's go here and try to take this one. Bishop f6, I could play, but he goes to h6. Also looks not bad, but it has time. For example, now. Now this is much stronger. I think he has to go queen e3. Because if queen h6, knight takes b5, he can also resign. Yeah, this I don't believe. Maybe now he can trade queens after taking on f6. So maybe I should take this one if he takes on f6. Yep, I like that. I like this. Some ideas here, some ideas here, some ideas here. Yes, I like this. Did I say that I like this? I think I did. Let's go here to not run into bishop e5. Can take with the bishop on e4. But I can just take back because of this fork. Otherwise, there are too many threats. He cannot defend against all of them. It's just too much. Yeah, just lose the queen. It's actually checkmate. Well, almost. You can still go king f8. But he resigned. Yes. Okay. Somewhat decent game, I guess. Not too convincing, yeah, but somehow worked out. Yeah. Maybe this was too much, especially since I didn't see this line. But not so easy to play for black. I think he did a good job. Maybe here he could go e5. Forcing me to trade this bishop. But then he has to deal with this one. So also not clear. Yeah, not so simple. But in the game, yeah, I think he should take here. And now... but now also of knight a4. Maybe no. No, this is... No, it's not so easy. Not so easy. He played b5, but maybe take with the bishop here, but also here I can do something like this. Yeah, I would say it was not so simple. I definitely had some compensation. My feeling is wouldn't be enough, but not so simple. All right, we're seeing my colleague, Dimitri Kollas, the black pieces. Colleague, I say, from the Bundesliga, and we also played in the Mitropa Cup recently. And he's trying to win this position, which won't be easy. The bishop is a long-range piece, likes to play on both sides of the board, and this cannot be won. That's funny. The problem is though that black is in Zugzwang too. And now he might actually lose. No, this should be still a draw. H5. Okay, now it's a draw. Why not H5? Well, it's also a draw probably. Okay, this is of course a draw. So let's see who else is going. White 1. Okay, draw. Okay, excuse me. John Bartholomew won against Abhishek Gupta. Well done. This is a draw. Do we have any interesting game? This looks interesting. Looks like both sides are just moving back and forth. Black is up a pawn, and now he goes for the win. He wants it. He goes for the win. That's what we like to see. Let's go. C5. What? B2? Queen B7. Sharp, sharp, sharp. Queen A6 check. Now Queen B7 check, and Queen takes B3. This has gone in White's direction. But yeah, feels like it should be just a draw here. But black wants to win. He wants to win somehow. But his weak king is the problem. Queen H7 is a threat. But okay, maybe not sufficient. Queen C3. Oh, that's bad news for White, since his king is so far away, too far, and that's it. Pawn can't be stopped. Okay. Any games left? No, so we'll get to the next round any moment, and we have FM Walch from Russia. All right. G3. Let's go for the Benoni. Here. I have no clue of the theory. I think I'll just get crushed here. We shall see. We shall see. Queen B3. I don't know this move. I was considering b5, but I didn't like it. Here, I like this move. And this move. And now he wants to go e5, yeah? He has to go e5, anything else would be ridiculous. But this doesn't look too promising. I mean, I'm attacking the knight, I'm attacking the pawn. And they're just not... He has to go knight f3 probably, but this endgame is heavily favoring me, obviously. Since I already have 2 pawns for the exchange, the bishop pair, and my structure is intact, so... Goes knight e4. But yeah, I can just take, play check, and play bishop f5, pinning the knight. Do I have something better? No, but this is also sufficient for a very good position, to not say probably just winning. I have 3 pawns after all for the exchange. Yeah, this is winning. Now I just need to convert. He helps me by making a mouse slip, but his position was lost anyway, of course, even if he does take on e4. And he tells me it was the mouse, which I thought was pretty obvious. I didn't think he wanted to play rook e3, but his position is lost anyway, so there's not much to say here. Here I just need to deal with this threat of the rook coming in. That's the only thing I need to deal with. So king f8 would make sense. Or maybe just say, okay, you know, you can bring your one rook in. I'll just play knight d7, rook knight f6, and then, okay, this rook is not going to do that much damage. But while there are some ideas, I mean, the game would have continued for sure. This is also a possible line. And rook d8, if I can get bishop f6 and kick the rook out, it should be a simple win, but white still has this move available. But actually maybe I also have some tactics like bishop e5, knight e5. Like here I could go knight e5. Yeah, maybe I have something here. Yep, but I have to say there's still some problems that need to be solved for black. So I was a little bit fortunate here that he had a mouse slip. So what does that mean? How many points do we have? 4 out of 6, still 4 rounds? My goodness, I'm very tired. So I'll tell you guys, if I lose one more game, then I'm out here. Because then I also don't have any chance to get even close to the top places, and that would be just, yeah, then I would just go to bed. So. I want to see the chat. Fresh CC is asking, whoa, when was the last time you streamed? You probably mean on Twitch, because on YouTube it wasn't too long ago. But on Twitch, to be honest, I don't even know. Might be a good 2 years or so. So, yep, I'm back. I'm back on Twitch. At least sometimes, you know, I'll do some streaming on Twitch. So who's Mkhitaryan? I don't know. Okay. So this is winning for black. Let's see how Dimitri is doing. Whoa, tactics, tactics, nice. Dimitri is doing well. He has 4.5 out of 5. And he wants to win another game here, but this won't be easy because the rook is hanging and there's queen takes f7. I think queen d2 is the only move. Let's play this. But then, rook e4 I did not see. Yeah, that's nice. Well done. But here he can't hope for more than a draw, but this is a draw because the king should be too vulnerable. Okay, queen d4, but now just queen b3. But queen c3 still continues, yeah? The game still continues. Nope, king g2, f6, okay. Now queen c3, okay. But why not one move earlier? Anyway, queen d1, queen h1, even better. Queen h1, yes. Well, this could suddenly become uncomfortable for white even. Well, okay, maybe not. But should be just a draw here. Yes, and it's a draw. This is just completely winning for black. And this looks winning for white. GM Plati. Well, this is simply winning. Who else we got here? Oparin. This is a player I know. He's playing in this Russian higher league right now to qualify for the Russian super final. But his position doesn't look too promising. He has 2 pieces for the rook, but black has 3 pawns. And he's about to pick up another one. Just king f7 or g4, even better. Nice g4. Take the pawn. Too many pawns, and the knight doesn't have place to go. But now he's going to pick up 1 pawn. So this didn't go. Ooh, this is going sour very quickly for black. But he cannot lose this. Or shouldn't lose this at least. Especially not now. It seems like white is trying to push for a win. That might be asking for too much, in fact. Against the 4 pawns. Interesting position. Knight is dominated, so cannot move. Well, this should be just a draw. King d3. Bishop takes g3. Oh no, it doesn't work, because it's check. Check. All right, draw. Escape by Oparin. Wow. I think when we last saw this, I said this is completely winning for black, but still continuing. Still continuing. Not so simple. Yeah, that's good. Bishop d6, good move. And now he's gonna win the pawn and probably win the game. Unless this is perpetual, but should not be. No, this cannot be a perpetual. King e4, bishop e5, and that's all she wrote. All right, last game, and then we're off to a new one. Oh, this is taking longer than it needed to. Black had everything under control, but then he decided, all right, well, let's push the pawn. That was a bit too early. Queen h5 back. No, black has to give up the pawn. He has to go king here. Ah, maybe this works. King h6. Yeah, this works. Bishop f6. Ah, this is very smart. Okay, queen g5. Very nice. Nicely done. Yeah, that's nice. I was about to say, you just blundered the pawn on d5, but it's not true. And Yogo FX is saying, why are you not playing yourself? Well, here we go, Yogo FX. I'm playing myself. Just, you're joining too late to see me play so far. Ah, the Petrov. Everybody's favorite new opening these days. Well, that's okay. Chup. I've had this recently in a game against Sebastian Bogner, which you can see on my channel. And he played bishop c5. Castle. c5, really? Very aggressive. Let's put the queen here. I feel like playing c4. I don't know why, but I just feel like doing this. Let's see what happens. Wait, can I take back? Or will I lose? Will I lose because of queen d4? That would be sad. I think I can take back. Wow. This is where your feelings get you. That sucks. So I need to do something like this. That was not the plan, everybody. This was not the plan, but now we have to roll with it. Can still go queen d4, but I have bishop f4 at least. He just gives me this one. All right, let me take this. I had to defend the pawn. I mean, the bishop on f4 is not, of course, on the best square, but it defends the pawn, so that was the point. He was threatening to go queen c7. Queen a5. What do you want? I don't know. I'll bring back my bishop. The bishop is well placed here, defending, attacking. c3, okay. Let's go forward. I need to do something here because it's not so easy to open this whole position up. Rook b2. Yeah, I don't want to lose this pawn, so I'll play a3. No rush here on the king side. No rush. I don't exactly know how I'll crack him, but h5, h6, this looks like a decent plan. That's drastic. Bishop d5 looks good. Could have also taken, but I like bishop d5. I like to keep my passed pawn here. Now I can just take here and take here. Pick up a pawn. And I like pawns. Go h5 next move. Yep. And the rook is not doing anything here, let's be honest. g5. So provocative. Alright, let's take. Play the rook to the open file. That's where the rooks belong. g5, are you serious? This must be a little bit too much. But I don't know quite how it will be too much. Alright, rook d7 looks too good to not be played. e6 also looks too good to not be played. That's just how I go about things. Just playing moves that look good. Well, he takes a pawn. That was not the plan. Anyways, should bring this rook into action. Rook e1 looks decent. His king is pretty weak. That's what I'm banking on here. Okay, let's trade the bishops. Well, this was a good few moves for me, I would say. The last few moves weren't too great. Now it's getting better again. I got some time on the clock again. That's helpful. But how do we win this? This is another question. How do we actually win this? Okay, now we can make progress a little bit. That's good. All right, got the job done somehow. Okay. Yep. Yeah. From the position I had, that could have been much smoother, but it's blitz, you know. Not so simple, everything. Anyways. I won a few games in a row now, yeah? So I'm making myself going back up again. I think I have 5 points, something like that. I'm on 31st place. So 3 more wins and maybe I can get into top places. Oh well. Yeah. Well, this is a draw as far as I can tell. Alright, I think we're getting a strong opponent now, Grandmaster or something. So we're playing against my friend Felix Meissner. Well, that's funny. So no Grandmaster. Alright, let's place this in. Let's see what he wants to do. Knight c3. The Grand Prix, or what is it gonna be? d4 now. Yeah, probably that line that Carlsen played. He knows that stuff. Yeah. I think there was something with a5 that I looked at. I don't know why, but something like this. Okay, now just play normal chess. I don't know. I have the b4 square, so maybe this is useful. it looks useful, somewhat. Let's put a piece there, see what happens. Let's put a piece here, and I'll just try to put pressure on this knight on c3. Rook c8, Queen c7, and so on. Just put a lot of pressure. Alright, let's try to put some more pressure. Threaten something like knight g4. Let's see how he reacts to this. Probably knight e2 you can simply play. But maybe I can go b5 then or something along these lines. Possible. Let's just do it. It's a knight off after all. You gotta sacrifice something here, right? Even though this more looks like a dragon, of course. Now this was saying I have knight e3 as an idea. Knight d4 makes sense. Yeah, maybe this endgame isn't promising that much to me, honestly. Because the knight is pretty good on b5, and yeah. Anyways, should also not be worse here. Even though if I lose this pawn, it would be a problem. Well, now I'm doing well because I have this trick, or this trick. I can choose, but I think I'll take this one. Which was an important pawn for him, of course. And now he should be about lost. Especially since I can collect another pawn. Now his rook should be trapped, I was gonna say, but I missed that I'm losing this pawn. Wow, that's really bad. I'm, I guess, a little bit tired, but so is he, because he doesn't take the pawn. Alright, so if I go king f7, he wants to take there. We're just both blind here. So I have to go king f8. Mutual chess blindness. Yeah, oh well. What can you say? You probably realize it by now as well. But this rook is stuck. That's good for me. He goes h5, but I don't have to react here. So I think I'll just play rook c5. Takes. And now I want to go king f7. So he has to sacrifice on d6 pretty much. The knight. But this will not be enough. Unless I'm doing something crazy, which I'm not planning on. Well, I think I'll protect the pawn. And then I just play knight c6, knight b4. This should be a good deal. I could also go after the pawn like this. Also looks very reasonable. Now let's just give a check and take the pawn. That seems very simple. Okay. Yeah, I think the endgame was fine. I mean equal, but then he decided to take on e6 here. If he just takes back on f1, I don't think I have that much, if anything. The knight is just, it's very stable here. His king in the endgame is safe enough. So here I don't have much. So maybe this b5 idea was over the top, but then the question is, how do I break through here? And I don't see it, honestly. Yeah. So maybe I should check this opening again. Anyway, we're still in a chase with 6 out of 8. What was that, like the 5th win in a row? We're on a roll here, on a roll. Alright, I need something to drink. I have to be honest with you guys, I kind of wish I didn't win that many games, because I said a while ago if I lose the game I'll quit. But now I've just won 5 games in a row and I'm really, really tired. Like really tired. But whatever, we'll keep going until I lose the game. Only 2 games left, so we'll be either this one or the next one. Yep. Let's see, who's still playing? They're still playing. Bassem barely has any time and a bad position. But still fighting. Still fighting. Oh, nice. That's beautiful. That's gorgeous. Well spotted. Rook d5. Oh, nice. The idea, everybody, is this. Well seen, well seen. Well, this looks like a draw. Rasmus Svane, oh, my 2 colleagues against each other from the Bundesliga team. And, well, this is a draw, of course. Okay. Well, this looks interesting. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's going after the pawn. But he can't get it. All defended. Yeah, not so easy. Black's up a pawn, but not so easy. But now he's making progress for sure. Now he's making progress. Yeah. This looks pretty bad now. Probably just... Oh, knight takes c4, of course, yeah. And that's it. Yep. One on time. Alright, who else? Draw. White 1. This is a draw. And this what is going on? Suddenly black lost some time. Okay, that's surprising. We got one last game. This is winning for white. Florian Schwab-Beneder from Austria. Still has to convert here and make sure he doesn't stalemate somehow. But okay, now it's over. No stalemate for the chessman. That's it. All right, 9th round, everybody. Let's get pumped up. Oh man, I don't know how I should do this because I'm pretty tired. But we're playing FM Stauf. Still no Grandmaster. All right, if I beat this guy, I have a chance to maybe do something in the last round. So let's go. Let's go. I was supposed to take with the queen on d4. Now I remember. I think it was supposed to take with the queen. Anyway. No, let's just play this. Very calm. Very calm. Wow, he's threatening something. This guy seems to know his fury. Plays it also quickly. Trade those bishops. Yeah, I don't know what to think of this position. I'm a little bit worried, to be honest. The knight on c3 is pretty bad. In general, a lot of my pieces seem not to be on the best squares, but also this knight is not too great. Check. Weird position. Weird position. Maybe I should go b3. Anyway, let's bring the king. I need to catch up on time. That would be good. I'm better, but is this much? I don't know. Well, let's keep one rook on the board. But now we can go c5. I can't even take. I have to go back. Or I don't do anything at all. No, that would be a bad idea. Oh well. Let's play this position. Do I like this? I don't know, but I have to play something. Time. You notice I kept quiet. I want to win this game really badly, but I just fell short a little bit. I think the important moment was here. Here I'm winning. Just shouldn't take on a6 maybe. Just play b6 maybe. This would give me another threat. Yeah. And then in the game I could also just come over here. He cannot do anything because I always have this g6 threat. I chose the wrong plan. I could just run over here and I'm just winning. Just come over here because he's stuck. He cannot do anything. Yep, that was a missed chance. And I think now I'm not playing for anything in the last round. But since I didn't lose, you know what, we'll play the last game anyway. Whatever. To hopefully go out with a win. This should be winning for black. But not like this. He needs to defend this pawn and then he can push this pawn and then I don't know what he's doing. This is not leading anywhere. I don't know what he's doing. Now his king is even stuck here. Yeah, very odd play by black here. Dr. Mortimer. Well, it's just a draw. The king cannot get out. The king is stuck on h2. I don't know why in the world he moved it to h2. But now it's a draw. If king g1 is... Yeah. Not much I can say about this game because it's a complete draw. Yep, there we go. Alright, last game, guys. Wait, is there still a game going on? Yes. Oh no. Queen and games, they take forever. Well, I'm pretty sure white will win, but this might still take a while. Because in practical games usually decide if the queen wins. But who knows how much longer this will take. Yep, white is making progress. And now g7 is coming. Well, not yet. This is so tricky. Not yet. This is so hard to play, but this is good. And now king h6. Just play king h6. King. Yeah, nice. But black is also doing a good job defending here. Queen f3 was a nice move. Ah, fortunately he won on time. Good, so we can get to the last game. Let's go. Against Polish fighter. Seems like a good player. Alright, let's see. Grandmaster. Bishop g5. Threatening here. Yeah, I get myself into trouble already. D5. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This might not end pretty. No, this will not end pretty. Bishop d4, yeah. Yeah. Position is in ruins. But okay. Splits. Only problem is this pin. I don't know what this move is about. Oh, he wants to castle, and then if I take, he wants to trap my queen. Smart man. Smart man. The sad thing is, I can't stop him. Drastic measures are necessary. G5. Just have to laugh at myself for this move, but yeah, okay. Oh, he just plays this and then that's bad. Yep, that's very, 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 very bad. Now I'm getting killed. Completely killed. Wow. Wow. This position. Oh my god. This is funny. Yeah, I think I better resign now. Okay. Where's the resign button? There we go. All right. Well, that was a sad finish. Messed up in the opening pretty early on after queen b3, probably not queen e4. Maybe take. I don't know. What do I know about this line? Maybe not even knight e4. I don't know. Maybe there's this bishop e6 move here actually. I think this is more correct. But okay, anyway. I need to go to bed, and thanks everybody for watching. Yep, I'm back on Twitch, so follow me if you're watching still, and yep, see you guys soon. Bye bye.